Yo, this is G3 Ballin live and direct with another orientation for you guys today. Pretty quick. Uh, so yeah, you know what I mean? I'm excited for you guys to hear this. I'm glad for anybody stopping by. Um, this is the Foundation USA, you know, and over here we're here to build a foundation for the new world, basically. Uh, First things first, this with this entertainment and music industry, especially because I'm a musician, so I'm showing you guys a lot of different aspects of these rapid changes that's going on in the world and how to utilize and optimize a lot of these things for your benefit, so you can have your own foundation. You know what I mean? So before we get started, I'm gonna play some music. Man, we on a roll. We on a roll. Let's get started. So right here for this orientation, I have here 5 secret keys, master keys that you guys may have for yourself, so you guys can have your own foundation and be able to become that star that you want to be. Whether you're a musician, whether you are a gamer, whether you are a music producer, an audio engineer, a content creator, etc. A lot of these talking points and tips that I have here in this orientation will be able to help you guys, develop and grow yourself. So let's start. So since I'm a musician, I'm breaking down a whole lot of music production and audio engineer and musician type of work. So to have success in that type of industry, these 5 key factors and master keys, I call them, will be able to help you build your brand and monetize your work. Just like I have. So um, I'm the foundation for a reason. So I'm bringing that foundation to you guys, so you guys can be able to have it in this new world, especially with a lot of these rapid changes going on. And I'll break that down a little bit later in the video. So these are the areas that's covered. I have here innovative marketing strategies, strong collaborative network, monetizing of digital content, effective touring and merchandise strategies, and just learning how to adapt. When it comes to these new phases, and they come so fast and go so slow at times. It's a very, very important thing to learn how to navigate throughout these types of situations that's going on. So here's the master key number one. Master key number one: innovative marketing strategies. So right here, I have a graph where a lot of these things on the outside is what's actually needed to have an actual good marketing campaign, so to speak. Right. So it depends on how you do it instead of what you do with it. And in the middle, of course, there's the artist, whether you make your own music, whether you actually make art, like you paint, or you're just a creative in general. Record labels, art labels, record labels. The list could go on. Festivals, if you're even throwing a festival, or if you're throwing parties, or just a brand. You sell clothes. Um, let's say you do fitness. Let's say just the list could go on and on and on. And to utilize these platforms to reach your audience, I have a secret process that I use for myself that can actually build your target audience, through this content that you have, using this social media platforms and everything that's going on with the internet. So right here I have create, develop, design, launch, and refine. So let's break down create. So first thing first, you're gonna have to generate these new ideas. So these new ideas could come from either songs, albums, concerts, um, concepts. So you would have to brainstorm these ideas, whether you're with, other partners that you have. Musically, you could break it down with, record producers or songwriters or even audio engineers. And, being able to get feedback from other people, whether it's, your friends, your supporters, um, people that's in your industry that are experts, or, they work side by side with you. A lot of these people are able to help you out with generating, your first idea or your first concept that you want to be able to put out as a product. So that's first thing first. So another example would be, concept albums. Like I said, when you're able to work with other songwriters or other record producers or audio engineers as a musician, it could be able to help you put out a core story or a specific type of theme that you want to be able to throw out there to the world and be able to have it stick to the people that need to hear it. For example, Kendrick Lamar, "To Pimp a Butterfly," for example. The concept of the album and everything like that resonates a lot with minorities. So um, a lot of that that's being spoken about in the songs through, the beat production, through the audio engineering, through everything of that has polished it to where, people call that a classic now. So a lot of that um, actually happens when you actually have this type of system going on with how you create your product. Number two is to actually develop them further. So once you have that idea in your head and you're able to talk to other people, or you're able to resonate with other people that's on that type of wavelength, um, you after that then refine your lyrics. So after you refine your lyrics, or you refine your idea, or you refine your concept, now you start to experiment with what's going on what's going on as far as that goes with experimenting with it. So after that, you go ahead and you put more ideas on top of it, or you talk to more people, you ask for more ideas and everything like that, because teamwork makes the dream work. So you can't really do it all yourself all the way, and it'll be more beneficial for you to have that going on. So to develop it, experiment it with it more. As a musician, you would want more collaborative artists, that can be able to help with your songwriting or help you with more ideas with how to flow or sing or anything like that. So that'd be a good idea. Or, if you're a music producer, just collaborating with other producers. I can send you more loops or send you drum packs that, is eccentric and original to them because they made it and they're able to send it to you. So boom, that can help you out more on your project as well to develop that. So for example, like I said, with working with a producer, to have a new song, experiment with arrangements and everything like that till you're satisfied with the mix, so you could be able to move on and be able to go to the next step, which is designing it. So the next step is to design the product and marketing materials that you'll be using to actually put it out there to the world. So for example, it would be album artwork. For example, it would be a website. For example, it would be, a t-shirt. For example, it would be, that next art piece that you have that you want to go ahead and put out to, art banquet or art boutique for you to sell. So a lot of these things is able to go ahead and help out, and being able to have these marketing tools such as, flyers, wallpapers, brochures, business cards, even, the list could go on and go on and go on to be able to make sure that you have a brand identity that's focused more on you and what you express as your core story, so people can actually see if they resonate with it or not. And at that point, people will know it's real. People will know it's truly you. And at that point, more people will gravitate towards that actually resonate with that. So that's that right there. So after that, you launch it out. You give it out to the public. You give it out to the world, because if you're not doing it for the world, why are you doing it? Like you could do it for yourself, obviously, but I mean, you would want people to come together and have that community in the world, especially with everything going on and the world's going ballistic crazy. And you know what I mean? Like, people feel like being alone would rather be this and that. It makes no sense. It's all about community nowadays. So once you put it out, you should be able to bring all those people that resonate or like your product to come with you to either celebrate it or go even deeper with show them that core story that you want to give them through that theme, that idea, that product. So what I would do is I'll throw a party. I'm throwing a party, or I'm having an event, or I'm doing these webinars, or you could be able to release your songs through social media or the DSPs that's going on, like Apple Music, Spotify, everything like that, and being able to put it out there like that. And just being able to do everything from that sort, even try to go on tour, once I release my album, I'm going on tour, but I'll keep it quiet. Only y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Only y'all know. But for example, The Weeknd, he puts out an album. When did After Hours drop? I don't even remember. Let me check it out real quick. When did After Hours drop? I don't even really listen to The Weeknd. You know what I mean? I don't really listen to The Weeknd. 2020, March 20th. I think March 20th. So March 20th, 2020. So think about it. Due to Corona and everything like that. Due to Corona and everything like that. There's a situation where he wasn't able to tour. He wasn't able to do anything like that. But now he's going on tour 2023. So throughout all these 3 years that's happened, he's been able to promote and put out a lot of videos or content and just everything from that sort to be able to promote that album, even though he was still inside the crib, even though he wasn't able to tour. So, I don't think he does interviews, but that could be another thing that could actually help out with your launch. It's doing radio interviews or doing interviews with other people in your city, or interact with bloggers or people that's actually in magazines or people that's actually doing stuff like that. So your brand and your brand identity and your loyalty and the people that support you could be able to see these things and see that the launch is actually successful. So number 5, the last one, will be refining your product. So a lot of people don't do this. At least, people that's not experts or people who are not trying to perfect their craft. This is very important. So a lot of this is based on feedback from whether people gravitate to it or not, or if more people are more aware of what you're doing or not. Whether they're they're supporters or whether they're experts that are looking at what you're doing and all of that sort. And even within yourself, with how you put it out, with how you organized your actual marketing campaign. So if it went good or went bad, or if it went any sort of way, you still would have to update the way that you're doing your campaigns, or how you actually make your products from scratch, or how you actually interact with other people, because there's always a 3 and 3 times a charm. So with those 3, you got to understand that this is what actually brings this out as far as, what you need to refine. It shows. So if you're performing, let's say you didn't have a good performance all the way. Let's say the DJ messed up on your scratches. Let's say you didn't sing all the way correctly. Let's say you didn't hit notes on certain songs, or breath control, stuff like that. A lot of these things you could actually perfect and see if the audience notices it or not, or if you're a perfectionist, you just want to do that for yourself. A lot of these things will actually help you out with refining your product and make a better product that you want to put out for the next one. Whether it's a song, like I said, whether it's clothing, whether it's, an art piece that you want to give out, whether it's anything like that. So a lot of these things will be actually beneficial for you. For example, like a DJ, like I said, the DJ, scratching up and scratches up the whole motherfucking song off. He just scratches the whole song off. Now everybody like, it's like that weird ass situation when the DJ, you go to the club and the DJ plays the same playlist, and and then after that he hits the everybody hears the song stop, and it's like, damn, another time again. Come on. At that point, the DJ gonna have to get his shit right, right? The DJ gonna have to realize, like, hey, maybe I need a new playlist. Maybe I need to perfect how I'm actually scratching these songs. Maybe I need to perfect my mix, my transitions, until everything is actually a good actual mix for people to dance to at the club. Because I hate going to the club and listening to the same shit. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. And where I'm at. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh Lord have mercy. If you ask where I'm at right now, I'm in Salt Lake City, man. And right now over here, you was gonna hear the same song get played in 99% of these bars and clubs. I could guarantee money. I don't even go out no more. I don't even go out unless I'm throwing my own event. So that's another thing too. I bring that for my brand. Different music, different swag, different. You know what I mean? That's for example. Right now, number two, secret number two, master key number two, is having a strong collaborative network. So like I said, everything takes a team to actually be able to grow and develop to where you actually want it to be. So why not collaborate with other artists or music producers or professionals that's in the industry? Like I said, for example, a musician, of course, it would be record producers or managers or A&Rs, etc. Let's say as an artist that does art, that does murals or something like that. Connect with other artists that can paint that with you, or certain locations that's able to provide that space for you. Or if you are, the list could go on. I could literally break it down like that, but you actually have to tap into those type of connections, or people that's able to help you expand your audience, or people, um so you could have new markets you could go into, new spaces, new people you could connect with, and be able to monetize that for yourself. Secret number three times the charm. Three times. G3 yeah. So number three, master key number three, monetizing of digital content. Now this is very important to me. I'll say this is very, very, very important. Because let's say it like this, right? In this age, it's very important for you to actually know where your data is at, what is your data, why is it like that, and how to be able to develop it and grow it even better. And I don't think a lot of people even take that to account, especially when it comes to sites besides Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Music, etc. But even in your own website, which I'm trying to monetize everything off of, because I'm tired of having to go ahead and have my shit streamed at Spotify and everything like that and get only paid 0.2 cent of a penny, and think that's okay. Nah, I can't. Hey, I gotta say fuck Spotify. At that point, I gotta say fuck Spotify. At that point, I gotta have people stream on my fucking website. You know what I mean? So I don't have to deal with this type of shit. You know what I mean? I don't think any artist would want to deal with that 2023. I don't think so, especially with that new AI. I don't think these folks want to be playing with that either. So with a lot of these type of digital things that's going on in this world right now, folks better know what's going on. I'm not putting my shit on Spotify. I ain't putting my stuff on Apple Music. I'm not putting my stuff on there. I still would though, just because the platform, the people that have everything on that platform, as far as Apple Music being on your phone, Spotify having all the playlisting, YouTube just having all the people there. That's understandable. But being able to optimize that and have your own data network and your own foundational network for yourself to monetize all that data with, that one is actually a plus. Besides that, shh, give yourself give at that point you can't do nothing. At that point you don't even know how to use the data. At that point you don't even know who really rock with you and who don't. At that point you really don't even have it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's subjective, I guess. I mean, I take things a lot deeper, so that's why I say have your own website so you can monetize a lot of this data that they're sending you, so you can use it for yourself and be able to develop and grow from that. So now you have your own data safe, of data that they can't even reach. But here's the master key number 4. Master key number 4. 4 P, 4 flags, 4 goddamn, you know what I'm saying? All that. So master key number 4, strong collaborative networks. Right? No, actually it's not. Actually it's not. I forgot to type. I gotta type that right. Yeah. So after the goddamn shit, after the PowerPoint, I'll type that in again. Yeah. I'll type that in again. All right. That's the key number 4 is actually touring and merchandise. Right. So like I said, this is very important because who wouldn't want to go on tour? If you're an artist, why are you not going on tour? You know what I mean? That's like default. You know what I mean? Like that's like a default thing to do. Like I'm going on tour. Like that's all I'm thinking about here. Like I'm going on tour. And a lot of these things is very important because you want to be able to expand and grow and develop with your craft as far as how you're performing. Or what's your set list look like, or who's your DJ, or who's your team that's going to go out there on tour with you, etc. A lot of these things actually matter. Especially if you want to bring more revenue into what you're doing as your brand. A lot of these things do actually matter. So that's why I would say, to be able to develop that, it takes a lot of actual learning and adapting to, where you're at right now as your foundation and actually building on top to have a new one. So you're able to, do these things like touring or, have your own merchandise or your own brand. So you can put out your own merch. A lot of these things is actually beneficial for an artist. For example, let's say another artist that paints or does murals and stuff like that. Why don't you go on an art tour and go and do a mural in every city? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that would be hard. That would be hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you have your little signature on the bottom and you can just paint murals and stuff like that in every city. You know what I mean? That's another example. So I think that's very important. Now, I think this is the most important too. I think this is the very most important one too. Besides master key number 3, this is very important too. Now, the master key number 5 is continual learning and adapting to what's going on in your market, in your industry, and everything like that, and being able to expand on those skill sets. So, for example, you see what's going on in the music industry, man. You see exactly what's going on. AI just wiped everybody out. Everybody don't know what to do. Everybody think AI about to be the new, like, whatever the hell. I don't think it's that serious. But people, don't really understand what's going on. They're not up to date with the trends or the technologies to be able to learn these skill sets. So you can stay ahead of who is in competition with you as far as your other peers or people that's actually using this for themselves and be able to achieve, a lot more success within yourself. But people don't want to do that. People don't read books. People don't give a damn about AI. People only care about the double tap on the like button. That's the only thing they care about. They don't care about the real actual work that it takes or what is actually needed to actually develop and grow on that type of network or that system, so they can be able to go to the moon and back, and then go back to the moon again. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that, which I don't blame them. A lot of people are not obligated to do that. But if you're actually serious with what you do for your craft, or wanting to be a master expert at it and able to show people that you actually are, these 5 keys, these 5 master keys, is what's actually going to take you to these places within yourself, so you can actually put that out there and people will actually gravitate towards it. People will expand on it. People will actually fuck with you for it. And at that point, you actually have a community within yourself, so you could be able to go ahead and monetize it for yourself. And I call that the foundation. So, in conclusion, with everything that I went and spoke on, everything is always evolving. Life always comes with changes. Life always comes with new energy. And it's crucial with you as a person or a creative to be able to change yourself within these aspects so you can stay ahead of your curve. And this is with, having innovative marketing strategies, having a strong collaborative network, monetizing your own digital content, going on tour and having your own merch, and just always committing to actually learn more and then adapting to, what you don't know, what you're not able to be skillful at yet, whether you're not a good music producer yet. How about you go ahead and watch some of my tutorials? You know what I'm saying? How about you go ahead and watch some of that? Watch how I engineer, so you could be able to have those tips so you can have it for yourself. Or just learn certain things from my webinars and apply it to your life. Or you're able to go outside and meet up with other engineers or other music producers or other musicians that's able to collaborate with you so you can put songs out, so you could actually go on tour together, etc. The list could go on. The list could go on. And at the foundation is endless. What's possible. So you don't even have to really worry so much about what you have to do, but it's like how you want to do it. And at that point, you have a very good mindset to how you want to go ahead and push forward with your mission, which is having your own foundation, which is what we all hear about, foundation. So if you're looking to build this foundation, what would you think would help you out? Well, I have something that can actually help you. I have a monthly subscription service on my website that's actually going to be able to have you taught so many different secrets and keys and master keys and tips and ideas and everything like that I'm using myself on the process to actually build and facilitate your own foundation. So this is the 4 subscriptions that I'm having right now. So I have the premium, I have the gold, I have the platinum, and I have the diamond. Okay, so this is exactly what I have. It's these 4. Here's everything like that. So let me go ahead and break these down a little bit more. So for the premium, so like I said, for the premium, for the artists, I have a 10 beat a week exclusive for all musicians or artists and stuff like that. So they could be able to have a lot of these beats, if they want to purchase them, they could purchase them. For producers, I'm having a loop kit, sample pack, or a drum kit that I'm gonna be putting out. And for engineers, there's a lot more things, just like Ableton templates, because I'm a master at Ableton. So I want everybody at the foundation that folks what I got going on to actually be able to be a part of that, or presets that I'm using, whether with how I'm engineering my songs, whether it's like waves or ozone or melodyne or auto tune, the list could go on. And I'm also putting out a blog as well, so I'll be able to put more features and everything like that. And I'll make an actual extra video on a lot of these subscriptions and stuff like that before May 1st. So when May 1st hits, everything's going to be on the ground running. Everything's going to be on point. So that's premium for you, the gold package. Everything on premium is added to the gold package. You'll be having full access to the blog, polls on topics that I would want to do for the week that you guys could vote on and help me out about, and also just having a lot of easy snippets and stuff like that, so you guys could be able to see what's coming up for my courses and stuff like that. So like I said, there's gonna be more features that I'm gonna be putting out in a separate video specific for the subscriptions before May 1st. So stay tuned to that video, subscribe to my website and everything like that, and everything will be on the first comment below the video. So yeah, that's it for the gold package. Now I have the platinum package. So everything on gold and premium is added. And for these discounts, it would be discounts on latest courses and merchandise that I would actually want to do. So you could be able to have those discounts. You would be able to have discounts on merchandise as well, so you could be able to develop and grow on that angle. You also have access to a private Discord group where I'm teaching actually other things that's a part of the foundation, and being able to utilize those tips and tricks and courses and everything like that I'll have specifically for the Discord group, so you can actually expand and grow your own foundation. And also just access to certain snippets of my songs or production and engineering secrets that I also put in the Discord group, and having all of us being able to have that community over there, so we could be able to connect on samples, loops, other artists, and everything like that. That's a part of our foundational family. So like I said, more features is going to be added on May 1st. Now lastly, the diamond package. This is one of my favorite ones. So all 3 are added, 3 times the charm. Everything is all added as far as the premium, the gold, and the platinum. And at this point, there's a whole different location for the diamond. There's a whole different location for the diamond supporters. There's going to be webinars every 2-3 days, as far as just building your own foundation and what I'm doing in real life that actually participates with what we have going on for each other. And also, once a month, I send a mystery box on a random day. You guys wouldn't even know the day of the mystery box. And I'll send it to everybody. Everybody will have their own mystery box. So, you guys are asking right now probably, what do you have in the mystery box? Shit, I wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shit, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. It might be a new pair of Nikes. Who knows? Like who knows? Like the list goes on, man. Like, I'm just messing around, but literally, it's a mystery box. Who knows? It might be some new everything on it. You know what I'm saying? It might be the White House. It might be the White House in the mystery box. Literally, like who knows? Like who knows? Who knows? Like you know what I'm saying? Like who knows? But like I said, a lot of more of these features and everything like that I'll break down about the subscription list, what actually happened before May 1st. So I actually break this down in a lot more detail and just new features and everything else that I'm wanting to add towards these packages. You can actually see in the video. So stay tuned, subscribe, like the button, everything like that. Subscribe to my website. Everything will be on the first comment below. So you guys could be able to see, what's coming up next, being able to be updated on that. So, that's that. So thank you for coming to this orientation. These are the 5 master keys, to be successful as a creative, whether you're in the music industry or any industry you're at. Use these 5 keys. Take whatever you need from this PowerPoint, from this orientation, and be able to monetize that for yourself. So you have your own foundation. So, like I said, I have a link below, so you guys could be able to critique me or critique yourself on how this orientation went for you. Whether you learned anything or you didn't learn anything, what were the good and the bad? What was the actual stuff that made you actually think this was a great orientation that taught you something for you to actually go out to the world and actually do it? What was that for you? So you can go ahead and click the first link down below in my video and everything like that. That first link in the comments and everything like that. It'll actually take you to a survey, and over there you can actually fill out that survey. It'll be sent to me, and I'll be able to help you guys do better orientations, so you guys can be able to learn a lot better. And I'm just learning a lot better from you guys. That's what the foundation is about. We're always teaching each other. We learn from life, and we always develop and grow our own foundations, and together we're the foundation. So that's what matters the most. So besides that, that's it for the orientation. Thank you guys so much. I'll be able to have another orientation coming out soon. I'll be able to update you guys, whether you're on the email list or whether you're subscribed to the blog. So you guys have a great rest of your day today. Y'all take care.